Looks like they're starting their tour. What's it say? July 18th is your birthday, right?
Yeah, but
And where are they going to be on your birthday?
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolf Kane.
So everybody,
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and the Wolf Reaction.
context, react, review. This
yes.
is what we do.
Indeed.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Y'all know Iron Maiden's my favorite band. Here we are. We're going to do an Iron Maiden reaction. We got a lot of other reactions to shoot.
We do.
Got to do an Iron Maiden.
It's about time.
It's about time.
Indeed.
And we're going to do a special live one. What we're going to do is 3 songs from their concerts. First video is Fear of the Dark. That's going to be in vivo. Second one's going to be Revelations. That's going to be Flight 666. The Revelations one we're going to throw on Patreon. Yeah. And then we're going to conclude it with Wasted Years, Flight 666. Fear of the Dark and Wasted Years will be on this video, and then Revelations will be on our Patreon. Ready?
Ready.
Before we start, I'm wearing my Holy Smoke shirt.
Yeah.
Last time I wore this, it was split in the comments. Some of y'all loved it, some of y'all didn't. Let me just say something about Holy Smoke. Normally, this is not a kind of song that I would like. On paper, it shouldn't be a song that I like based on my taste. But based on the lyrics and the delivery, it sells the song for me.
Okay.
Of evangelical Christianity, regardless of how you feel about religion, is complete bullshit. And if there really is a God, he's sending those people straight to hell. So when I hear him singing about that Holy Smoke, I feel it viscerally in my bones, because when I see it, it literally makes me angry.
Ooh.
These rich evangelical pastors in the mega churches and this nonsense. So that's what this song is about. We're not going to listen to the song, but this is the song. This is why I wear a shirt with pride, because of what it means. All right, a little hokey song-wise, but his delivery and the energy of the song make it for me.
I'm
so
excited.
For all those haters, I love the song.
Care.
It is what it is. But I agree with both sides. Yes, the song is hokey, but yes, I love it to death. I've already told you everything you need to know about Iron Maiden.
A long time ago.
Go back to our older videos if you want to see what you've missed. But we've already covered the first albums. We've covered, and we're not going in order here. Right now, what we are doing are live concerts, and I wanted to pick some of the best live songs that they do, because I want you to experience them live. We did a lot of stuff that was actually on the album. What was interesting is when we were doing Paul Di'Anno and the older Iron Maiden, you actually connected more with that live version when you saw him singing live than when you did on the album.
Yeah, I did.
That's on our Patreon. It'll come on YouTube eventually.
At some point.
But so I found that interesting. They're all from different countries.
Okay.
Because Iron Maiden is one of the best touring bands in the world. They have their own jetliner.
You were telling me that. Yeah.
Bruce is the one who's a pilot and he'll fly it.
So kick ass. Like,
and just it's a jetliner. It's not like a private jet like rich people use and stuff. We're talking a full-on jetliner that's been gutted. All their equipment goes in it, including the band. That's what you like.
Baby, it's okay. I'm gonna like it. It's whatever. I've liked everything so far that I've heard.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm nervous. It's like, there's something about.
You don't have to be nervous though.
What's wrong with me right now?
Why are you crying? Oh, seriously, what's going on?
Thank you for trying to keep me dry.
Yes, it was good.
Okay, I'm getting so caught up in my feelings, it's not even funny. I'm getting ahead of myself, and I apologize.
That's okay.
Okay. I am sorry about that. Got caught up in my feelings a little bit. Let's try to keep it light. Obviously, Iron Maiden makes me feel some kind of way.
It's all right.
Alright, I grew up on Maiden. Maiden is one of the main reasons why Maiden for some reason always makes me feel like I'm mortal. Their subject matter and their sound always makes me feel like I'm a little closer to death. They just make me feel weird in a beautiful way, but they've forced me to address death and afterlife and stuff like that at a very young age. And I've said this before, where The Seventh Son of the Seventh Son is actually an album that I had to skip because I wasn't mature enough to listen to it yet, because it was scaring me. And again, I was a kid, but it was scaring me and making me feel, reminding me that I'm going to die, and it's just made it hard for me to come to terms with that my mom was going to die, that death is inevitable. And so there was a time where I simply couldn't listen to the album because I couldn't enjoy it without feeling that sadness. But most of the time they just fill me with energy.
Good energy.
And yeah, very good energy. And I get a little emotional, and I apologize.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything more on it for now. But watch till the end of the video. I have something else that I want to say. But let's just go ahead and get into this before I start crying again.
Okay,
and
let's do it.
I'm gonna try to just get back into the right energy and the right mood.
Okay, baby.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Let's be excited, You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Jesus.
Two.
Is it loud enough for you?
It is. Looks like sounds very familiar.
Alone when I'm walking a dark road at night, or strolling through the park. When the light begins to fade, sometimes feel a little strange and chilly in the dark. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always near. Fear of the dark. Santiago!
His voice!
I have a phobia. Someone's always there. run your fingers down the wall, and without your legs can crawl when you're searching for the light. Sometimes when you're scared to take a look at the corner of the room, sense that something's watching you. We're of the dark, of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always near. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. And the phobia, someone's always there.
Wow.
I've rather been the moonlit night. Thought you had footsteps behind. Turn around, no one's there. And as you quick on up your pace, find it hard to live, 'cause you're sure there's someone there. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark.
Yeah.
Fear that something's always near. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. Have a phobia, someone's always there.
Beautiful transition. Yeah. That's so dumb.
It's just the audience participation. How many people there are?
See. Woo! Yeah. Love that part.
Watching harder films the night before, debating witches and folklore, the other troubles unwind. I know your mind is playing tricks, sense and suddenly unfixed, dancing shadows from behind. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. I have a constant fear that something's always near. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark. Have a phobia that someone's always there. Fear of the dark, yeah.
Fear of the dark.
Have a constant fear that something's always near. Fear of the dark, fear of the dark.
Oh wow, his voice.
Someone's always there.
His voice is great, huh?
Oh wow, yes. Oh, this is so beautiful. Yes.
When I'm walking a dark road, I am a man who walks
audience is so involved in this. And this is Chile, obviously, as you heard him say in the video.
That was freaking awesome.
The Latin American crowds are incredible. The way that their involvement, but I mean all the countries, but Latin American particularly, Mexico particularly, they really are so into it, and you hear them singing.
Yeah.
For those who are upset that I didn't pick the Flight 66 version, the Flight 66 version, which is an older concert, where they did like a documentary of the plane that I was telling you about, and how they so they shot concerts, and there was the one that they did in Rio, and it used to be one of my favorites in the sense that for the crowd participation, like you really heard the crowd on that one.
Okay.
You didn't hear it.
That.
You didn't hear it as much on this one, but the song sounded better on this one. This is the in vivo version, and that's why I used it, guys. The song itself sounded better, but they're both good.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're both.
That was pretty awesome. Babe.
They're both good, but I wanted to choose this one first because it's so well known, and it just becomes a staple of their live performance, and particularly because the crowd is so involved because they know every riff. It's such a iconic.
It's just they were becoming the guitar and
that's
the
exactly
bass.
what they were doing.
Flowing so beautiful.
That's exactly what they were doing.
Yeah,
they were going note
that.
for note because they knew it was coming.
Beautiful.
And Iron Maiden has been doing this so long that they know it's coming, so now they're a part of it. As you see, there's a point where
it felt like it was cascading at some point as well.
Yeah,
which is beautiful. I love that.
And Bruce was organizing it and everything, and it was just so wonderful.
I want to go to a concert one day. I hope I do.
Yeah.
I want to go to a concert, at least one concert.
I know you do.
One day, we'll see.
I know you do.
Thank you for sharing that with me, babe.
Yeah. So obviously the song's about fear of the dark. It's a story.
And I still fear the dark, which is silly.
I have a constant fear that something's always there. Yeah.
Right? It's so bizarre.
But this is the kind of subject matters that, they'll take just all the different kinds of subject matters and turn it into a song, and a very, very good song. It doesn't sound like a childish, hokey song. They make it very.
At all.
They give it emotional gravity. And that's what I've always loved about Iron Maiden is they always felt like just a more mature band, with a lot of stuff that was coming out in the 80s was really cheesy,
You and this cheesy thing, but I get what you're saying, babe.
Yeah.
I understand.
All right, so we've got Fear of the Dark out of the way. That was the cover art for the Fear of the Dark. That's why I had that in the background and down there.
So spooky, yeah.
But let's go ahead. You see that we've got Icarus over here?
I remember Icarus.
So let's do a song. You've heard The Flight of Icarus. But there's another song on there off that same album called Revelations.
Okay.
Which is... we're going to end it with a song called Wasted Years.
Okay,
and
Wasted Years. Okay.
It's off of the Somewhere in Time album, the one called Somewhere in Time.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's off that album. It's on that album. And the thing about the song is it's one of those songs that makes you feel both happy and sad. Because first of all, it's the song itself is very energetic, and it has an incredibly iconic intro. But then the song itself and the subject matter and what it's about is again one of those songs that makes me feel happy but also kind of sad, because let me just read some of these lyrics for you. From the coast of gold across the 7 seas, I'm traveling on far and wide. But now it seems I'm just a stranger to myself, and all the things I sometimes do, it isn't me but someone else. And when you're watching the video, what they're showing you is a lot of concert footage and a lot of pictures of them traveling all around the world.
Right.
And they're doing so much traveling that he almost becomes a stranger to himself, right?
Yes.
But there's and they're traveling far and wide, and when you're a band like this, you almost feel like you belong more to your fans than to yourself.
Oh wow, I can get that.
You know what I mean? So you kind of lose your sense of identity to a point, right?
Wow.
And then of course you're away from your family and you're away from your loved ones because you're constantly on the road, right? And again, this is one of the biggest traveling bands in the world, So, and when I say world, I mean every part of the damn world, So it says, I close my eyes and I think of home. Another city goes by in the night. Ain't it funny how it is? You never miss it till it's gone away. And my heart is lying there. Will and will be till my dying day. So it's like another city goes by, you're traveling so much, you start to take it for granted, right?
Right.
But then when you're not touring, suddenly you start to miss it.
Yeah.
And then you start to, so you've got this
dichotomy.
duality of wanting to
Yeah.
be home and then also wanting to travel. And
Yes.
and it's just so speaks emotionally to the human spirit and the human condition,
Yes.
And then it says, so understand, don't waste your time always searching for those wasted years. Face up, make your stand. Go ahead, read it.
Realize you're living in the golden years.
And realize that you're living in the golden years.
Yes.
And this they wrote this in the 80s when they were still young. This is the kind of song.
That's crazy.
But it's funny because when you see the
Wow.
video and you watch the footage, there's so much footage of them traveling the world. Like back in the 80s, they've already lived 5 lifetimes for most normal people.
That's remarkable, but it's also kind of sad, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so and then here they are in 2018, 2019, still touring.
So touring to this day.
And when you look back on the 80s when they were already thinking like this, at this point now you have to feel like they truly understand how beautiful. And remember, Adrian Smith left the band, Bruce left the band. When they came back, they kept the new guitarists that they got. So that now they have those all 3 of them.
That's beautiful.
And when they all came back, now they're just like a family. It's kind of like Nightwish and Floor, how when she came to the band, suddenly you see them smiling, you suddenly see them all as one.
And you could feel that.
Yeah.
Concert that we just saw.
Yes.
I felt that this oneness, this synergy, I
Yes.
felt that they put it all out, and you feel that,
Yeah.
It's so electric and so beautiful.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Yes, and you could see that they really appreciate where they're at, right? So finish the lyrics. There are not that many.
Too much time on my hands. I got you on my mind. Can't ease this pain so easily. When you can't find the words to say, it's hard to make it through another day, and it makes me want to cry and throw my hands up to the sky.
So and then the chorus goes.
So it goes back to
don't waste your time always searching for those wasted years. Just appreciate. So
So don't look back. Just keep moving forward. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, right?
Yeah, but also when you hear the chorus, it's gonna make you feel like it's just those years they go by and you want them back. And you want that's part of the sadness of the song.
But I think that's what happens when you're not really truly living in the moment.
No, but what they're saying is even when you are, you still it's easy to take it for granted. Even when you're living your best life, take it for granted. You got to stop and slow down and appreciate.
That is true.
Yeah.
Slowing down is very important.
And we can attest to this. Our lives are going by so quickly, and we love our life.
We love our
and
lives.
We're enjoying it.
Yes. But every now and then,
where's the time gone?
Bedtime. We sit there and we talk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just want to look at you, and I want to hold you.
That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
going to go there, but
We could have been together the whole day.
and we
and
are.
then we're in bed. You're saying I don't look at you enough.
Yes, I don't.
Because
hold
we
you.
could
I
have
don't
been
touch you
together.
enough.
We could have been together, but actually not paying attention to the fact that we're together.
Yeah. That is true.
So that's what this song makes me feel. So that's why we're gonna end it with this.
Yes. Okay.
Wasted years, and just another reason why Iron Maiden is my favorite band. So
Okay.
let's do this.
I like them a lot. I do.
I won't stop until they're your favorite though.
Oh, thanks.
No, listen, I grew up on them. Again, it's not just the emotional connection to the music, it's the emotional connection to my emotions. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
No other band has made me do that. The Iron Maiden is honestly the only one, and mostly because they are very biblical in a sense, because it's not whether or not they're religious or not. It's just the fact that they take stories and they make them into songs.
Gotcha.
And a lot of songs from, for example, the Bible and stuff like that are very cryptic and very uncomfortable. And it forces you to try to understand it.
Right.
And even when you don't believe, it still makes you ponder death and the afterlife and things like that. And as a child, that just was a very scary topic for me, and it took me years to wrap around it. And it's something that I've continued to wrestle with. I think when we did The Greatest Show on Earth and Nightwish, that was honestly the first moment where I think I've truly come to grasp and understand and accept death and being okay with it.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I'm not going to lie. Now looking at it simply from the fact that, well, the other option is you just don't have to exist and then you don't have to worry about death. Yeah. That really does make a lot of sense, and it really does help, because
things in perspective, indeed, like never before.
even though I never wanted to end,
I don't want it to end either.
I also wouldn't have not wanted to have experienced it.
Right.
So I have to be grateful for that. I have to always remember that. And I'm not lying. On my deathbed, I will remember that. And I will be focusing on what I have lived and the fact that I've lived it all, rather than the fact that I'm dying. It's just a matter of perception shift. That's all.
It is.
But it's helped me a lot. So that greatest show on earth, really forcing me to do the lyrical breakdown and really digging in and everything, and then coming to a conclusion. I made that conclusion. For those who don't know, the conclusion of the greatest show on earth, when I talk about death and everything, that was at that moment. Like, I literally made the conclusion after shooting. Yeah. We shot for 5 or 6 hours. By the end of that, I came to that conclusion, and I actually believed it, and I actually realized that it's actually true. That was a real moment there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That's why the video kind of fizzled out, because I really had nothing more to say. Because I'm like, yeah, you know what? That really is. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep talking. We're just gonna get right to it. I apologize. Wasted Years, Iron Maiden.
Wasted, not wasted, baby.
One thing I'd like to point out about this performance also is that this is in Mexico. So this is still Flight 66.
Okay.
You saw them in Australia in the last video.
And then?
This is in Mexico. Again, there's something about these Latin American countries, particularly Mexico. One thing I noticed about Mexico is, even to this day, you see the old school metalhead retro style. Like back in the 80s and 90s, we metalheads had a certain look, right?
Okay.
And you don't see that much anymore these days.
That is true.
But in Mexico, you still do. You still see the kids wearing the metal shirts and just doing that retro look. And honestly, it just puts a smile on my face, because it brings me back to my childhood, you know?
Wonderful.
But they're keeping that spirit alive. So when you go to these concerts and you see these metalheads, they're also so appreciative of bands like Iron Maiden coming
to their country,
to them, and doing a concert.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you can see the plane here.
This is the actual plane?
Yeah, you can see the picture of Eddie on the tail there. Flight 666.
Oh my God!
It's great. It's great to be in Mexico. It is. And you know what? Every time we go south of the border, the hotter it fucking gets.
Maiden.
Oh.
I know. Goosebumps.
So beautiful.
So much love.
I didn't see you guys. Hello. Hey, you are absolutely fucking unbelievable tonight. Thank you. Wasted Years!
His voice!
Get to hear Adrian sing a little bit. That bass.
Come on, baby, bring it on. Oh, wow. So good. Wow. Wow.
Wish it didn't get cut off so abruptly.
I love that. Those solos. Oh. Good stuff. Wow.
For Iron Maiden, these are just pretty
Wow.
standard solos for Iron Maiden.
Ooh, it's so juicy.
Thanks.
Did you say thanks?
Yeah, I didn't do it, but thanks.
Why are you thinking?
I'll take credit for it.
Oh, baby. Wow. Iron Maiden. Oh.
And can I just say that these are my favorite live performances, but these aren't. This is still not all of their best songs. They still have 50, 60 more amazing songs for you to listen to. These are just the ones that I really like live, and I like the energy of the crowds and everything. But there's still so much to explore.
That was so fun. Oh my God, his voice though. I just love his voice so much.
I'm glad you do. I do.
I love it.
That makes me happy.
I just love it.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
You can see yourself in the crowd?
Yes, I can. I'm actually in front of them.
Well, you know, we were talking about shirts a little earlier,
Yeah.
and you thought
I thought
Yeah,
why
but-
didn't you buy me an Iron Maiden shirt?
You're right. You know, I should have bought you an Iron Maiden shirt, and
Like, I thought you did.
it's something that I should have probably fixed a long time ago. But you know, you got a birthday coming up. You got a birthday
Why didn't
coming
you
up,
save it?
and I figured on an Iron Maiden reaction would be the best time to give it to you.
That's really sweet.
Well, open it, see if you like it.
I should have gotten me one a long time ago because it's special to you.
But I want it to be special to you also. You know?
This is special.
I want you to at least understand why I like them so much. Not just because they're special to me, but I want them to also be special to you. You
Oh,
know?
babe, this is a very thoughtful gift. Thank you.
Keep the wrinkling down.
This is a moment for me to stop.
There's still a
Oh
moment.
my god, what is this? Oh, guys. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, this is beautiful. First of all, this is the front. Okay. Iron Maiden, right? Okay. Ooh, and then it's a hoodie. Okay, it's another hoodie. I have two hoodies now. And this is the back. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. Oh, this is so kick-ass.
Yeah, this was on their. This is from their No Prayer for
No
the Dying.
prayer for the no.
It's No Prayer on the road. But that's the tour shirt for No Prayer for the Dying.
No prayer. Well, can't really say it much because the chroma is in there.
Yeah. I figure if we ever do go to a concert, it might be cold in there, so you might want to, you know, keep this warm, and hopefully one day they will, you know, come to the States. You know, I think they're touring now in Europe. Yeah, I think they're touring now in Europe. Let me see if there's any concerts coming around here. So, remove that background for a minute. Let me see something.
Remove the background. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So this background right here, Eddie giving us a loving embrace. This is off. Actually, this picture is off of their 2019 tour.
Okay.
Which is the Legacy of the Beast tour.
2019 tour. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a-
it's called the
so-
Legacy of the Beast, and they're in Europe, and they're actually planning on coming to the States.
Really? When?
I don't know. Let me look. Looks like they're starting their tour. What's it say? July 18th is your birthday, right?
Yeah, but
And where are they going to be on your birthday? So hopefully this keeps you warm when we go to our first Iron Maiden concert together. And the reason I was crying is because it's going to be my first Iron Maiden concert too. So I'm as happy as you are.
oh my goodness. Are you serious?
I'm serious. I bought the tickets a month ago.
What?
They decided to come on your birthday.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
They want to wish you a happy birthday personally. So we will be going to Iron Maiden
Oh my,
on your birthday.
you've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
Wait.
I've been sitting on these tickets for over a month.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I wasn't expecting it at the beginning of this video. Like, it all just hit me that I'm about to reveal it to you. But for some reason, up until that point, it didn't occur to me that this is going to be my first concert with this.
Oh my goodness.
So I just started, I'm like, I got all
Holy
emotional. I'm like, I can't
crap.
believe this is happening right now. Like, the
Holy
camera's
crap.
recording. Like, put yourself together, man. You thought I was just crying because you're going to hear some songs. You don't
Are
realize,
you
like,
serious?
yeah.
I'm going to a concert?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
I'm gonna be freaking. I'm gonna rock out.
Yeah. So now you know why we had to shoot this today, because I need to. I want to post this on Monday. This is happening. This is really happening.
I can't believe it. We're gonna be so rocking out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe part of Mosh Pit.
No moshing for you. No moshing for you.
Oh my god!
I want you to come home in one piece.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh my god. I can't. Really? Really?
Really. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
You excited?
This is surreal.
I'm excited too. Give me a little bit of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to play you as many Iron Maiden songs
Before then.
that they're gonna play at the concert.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna get their set list, and then, I don't know how many we can get to because it's not a lot of time, but I want to prepare you as much as possible, Now we're matching.
Yeah.
You gonna say goodbye like that?
Yeah.
Alright, say goodbye, that's
Wait a
it.
minute. Crop top.
Iron Maiden dress. Alright.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, babe. This is beautiful. I had a lot of fun.
Jeez.
And I want more Iron Maiden, but apparently I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
We both are.
If you enjoyed this reaction video, please give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, and also do share our videos as well, babe.
Yeah, and follow her on Instagram.
Yes, follow me on Instagram.
We're gonna be posting a lot about the concert coming up.
Yes.
And as always, Louise.
Keep it metal. Metal forever, baby.
I can't believe I'm going to my first Iron Maiden concert.
I can't believe I'm going to my first Iron Maiden concert either.
I can't believe it took me long to go to Iron Maiden.
I'm so happy with this journey. It's just taking me, it's taking on a life of its own.
Yeah, it is.
And my life is changing and evolving as a result of it. Thank you so much, babe. You're doing this is your fault.
Not just me, it's everybody.
Yes, and
subscribing
of
to you.
course, but I mean, you're the reason why I'm doing this.
All the awesome support we're getting.
I'm so happy.
Allows us to keep going. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you, my loves. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you all.